Hello everybody, welcome to All India Jubo Computer Saksharata Mission, a complete online computer education system. In this session, we will learn on MS Word, which is one of the product of Microsoft Office. From this session, we will learn MS Word. So, if you want to learn MS Word, then you have to learn how to first you have to learn how to open MS Word, which is a product of MS Office. MS Office is a package. From this package, there is one application which is known as MS Word. Right now, we learn about different type of things of MS Word. So, in this process of learning MS Word, we first have to know how to open MS Word. If you want to open MS Word, go to Start menu bar. From there, you have to find Microsoft Office. Here is Microsoft Office. There are different type of version of Microsoft Office. I use Microsoft Office 2010. From this, you have to find Microsoft Word. There are different type of package of Microsoft Office. Different type of application of Microsoft Office. From there, you can click on Microsoft Word. This is one process. Then another process is that you have to type MS Word in your search menu bar, or MS Word. If you write MS Word, you will see this application will appear in the top. You can click on it and it will open your desired application from Microsoft Office. So, here we are. This is a blank page of MS Word. In this session, we will discuss about our different type of application from different type of menu bars. Right now, we are home. This is the menu bar. We are in home menu bar. This is actually a blank document. This is quick access toolbar. This is menu bar. Under this menu bar, there are so many options. These are known as ribbons. If you double click on home, you will find the full screen of this one. The ribbons are gone. Click on again, it will appear in front of the page again. So, double click on it, it will appear like this. So, in this case, you can find the size. You can zoom it from there. If you zoom it, the page size get bigger, and if you zoom it like that, if you click on the minus, it will reduce like that one. So, this is actually the size that we want to, according to your screen size, according to your monitor size, it will vary from one to another. So, there are three type of. One is known as print layout, which is the working layout, which we will work on. There is full screen view. If you click on that, you will see this is the full screen view. Escape, press escape, you will get to the print layout again. And there is a web layout. Three type of layout are in there, but we are working on print layout right now. So, these are the menu bars. Actually, this is the title bar where you can see that we are opening a document 1. The name of this file is document 1. We can change when we save this one, and this is a product of Microsoft Word. So, where you can start your letter, these things are known as, above this cursor, this is the starting point where you can start your writing in MS Word. Above this one is known as the header part. If you scroll down, where the pages end, some more empty space you will see in your page. This is known as the footer, where you cannot write. If you want to write in the header area or in the footer area, you have to go to header footer option from insert menu. So, these are the margins. Actually, every time we write in the page, we follow some margin option. These are the margins option in MS Word. This is a blank document. So, in this blank document, in this class, we will learn how to apply different type of things in your front. Now, I have to write a word. I write myself. This is a word. It starts from the starting point of the page. These areas are the margins and these are the tops of this one. They are known as actually the header areas. So we start our journey from there. We can write it from there. I write a word. Now I have to apply different type of features on this word, on this font. So we know different type of font application in this session. If I select this one, if I select the word, I can, with the help of this type of alignment, I can set the position of the word. This is the left alignment. Left alignment means the leftmost corner of the page. Actually it is right now setting on the leftmost corner of the page. If you click on this, it will send it to the center. This is a center position. My word send it to the center position of the page. If you click on this one, it is the rightmost corner of the page. It send it it set your alignment on the right position. It set your alignment in the center position. Set your word alignment in the center position. It set your word alignment in the leftmost corner. This left alignment and justify both are the equal. Justify means where the page is started, and the left alignment also provided the same result for you. So left and justify are same. If you click on justify, it will start from the beginning. If you click on left, it will start from the leftmost corner of the page. Now I have to put it on the center. Now here different type of font. If I want to apply this one, your font will become bold. You will see the difference between normal font and the bold font. If you click it again, it will deselect. It will become just like earlier. If you select it and click on bold, it will become bold. If you select it and click on italic, it will become italic. If you select it, click on underline, it's have an underline. So these three things are selected right now on your front. The front became bold, front became italic, and front have a underline. If you want to increase the size of this words front, you can go to this option. From there you can select any of the size. You will see that it will show the different type of sizes. I select 18. So your front became 18. The size of your front became every letter of this word became 18 size. The front size is right now 18. Select it. I can change the style of the front. Actually these are the different type of style. If I click on this one, the style has been changed. Select it. You can select other style too. It will become the style like this one. You can select different type of style. You will see that when you scroll over every application, it will change its style. You can select any one of them, the style will be changed. So we can how to make bold, how to make your word bold, italic, underline. We will see how to increase the size. You will see how to change the style of the front. You will see now. You will see how to change the color of the front. This one. Actually, when you move your cursor on this one, you will see that this is for font color. If you click on these areas, you have different type of colors appear. A dialog box has opened. Within this, you have different type of color. You can change any of the color. Click on it, it will change to this color. So this is how we can change the color. We can change the style. We can increase the size. We can select them bold, italic and underline. You can do these things with this font. So we can change the font to bold, change the font to italic, change the font to underline. You can change the size of the font. You can change the style of the font. You can align your front according to these three things or these four things: left align, right align, center and justify. With the help of this one, you can change these things accordingly. Now I don't want to continue bold, italic, underline because this is the heading. It's have bold, italic, underline option. I again make the size as 12. I do not want this color. I again select the color like black, and I have to select the style differently. I have to select Time New Roman. So there is Time New Roman option. I select this one. Okay, just like earlier. Now I select the left alignment because the heading is always in the center and next line will comes from left alignment. So I have to write some word. This is my first line. This is my first line. I have to write any of the sentences. So you will see this is actually a sentence case. First letter is capital and rest of the letter are small. This is actually a sentence type of sentence case type of sentence. I can change the case. I can change the cases of a sentence with the help of this application. If you click on this one, it will change your cases. Actually, this is a sentence case. Sentence case means always your sentence in MS Word is in sentence case type. The first letter is capital and rest of the letter are small. If I click on lower case, everything became lower. You will see. Select it again, click on uppercase, everything became upper. Okay, all the sentences in uppercase format. If you select that, if you click on capitalized each word, then every single word first letter became capital. This means that capitalize each word. If you select toggle case, it will just opposite to that every word is capital, beginning word is capital, every beginning word, every character of the word became small and rest of them are became uppercase characters. So these are the four cases. One is sentence case, the first letter is capital. If you click on lower case, everything became lower. If you click on uppercase, everything became upper. If you click on capitalize each word, every first letter of the word became capital. Toggle case are different. I always select the sentence case. We know that the sentence case is the best option. Okay. Now I have to give you another important option from this one. If you want to copy all the format from this text to this text is bold, this text is italic, this text is underlined, this text is have a font of 18, this text is this type of style, have this type of style, but this one have different type of style. If you want to copy all this format from this text, you have to select this text and then click on Format Painter. If you click on Format Painter and brush it up on this sentence became same. It was in the center, and every format it takes from this text, it will become just like this text. This is the use of Format Painter. Use Ctrl Z, you can find your earlier stage, redo the task, and you will come to the earlier stage. So this is how different type, this is the different applications. From there you can see you have one page, you have 6 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is 6 words. Okay, everything is like that. Now one important thing, if you want to save the document, how to save the document? Right now it is on a main memory. If power is off, it will gone. So if you want to save the document, there are different type of process. If you click on this one, this option, you will see that this is save option, or you can use the shortcut key of Ctrl+S. If you click on there, it will save the document. If you click on file and goes to save option, you will have the same option. So if I want to click on this one, it will ask me to save where you want to save your document. I want to save my document on desktop. Now it asks you what is the name of the file, what is the name of your Word document file. I name it as 100. This is which type of document is this? This is Word document. You can change the document type, but I do not want to change it. It is a Word document, so I prefer to save it as Word document, and the name of my file is 100. If you save it, now minimize it, it goes into the into there and show the desktop, you will see your document is saved in the desktop. You will save this one anywhere. If you double click on it, you will see your document open. This is how you can save your document on your hard disks. Okay. Now I have to show you one important feature, another important feature, which is known as find, replace and go to. How to use find, replace and go to. I have to open a new document. The shortcut key is Control N. If you want to open a new document, new Word document, you can click it as Control N. Control N are the shortcut keys. I will provide all the shortcut keys in Word right now in the later part of this session. So if you want to apply these applications from home menu bar, find, replace, go to, how to implement this one, I have to write a document on cricket, enter. Now first word is that I love to play cricket. Cricket is played in the ground. 11 players can play cricket. Don't go with my English knowledge, just see the applications. Okay, I have write a little some lines on cricket. Now what is actual intention of using this find option? If you want to click on find and go to find, if you want to find something, write on there, write on the search bar of this find option, cricket. You will see it will highlight all the cricket that it's find. Okay, so this option will find the similar word in your document. I am just writing 2 lines. If there is thousands lines, it will find all the cricket. It will highlight all the cricket. So you can find all the search element from there. Now I have to replace it. I have to click the replace. Now I want to replace this cricket word to football. At a time, all the cricket. If I click on replace, one by one it will be replaced. Now I click on replace all the cricket replaced to football. Where you can use it? If you are writing a document where one phone number is available everywhere, one date is available everywhere. Now all the documents are same, only the date has to be changed. Chamatkar and Balatkar in 3 Idiots, same things. You do not search it one by one. You search the first document, you will find it and then replace it with the necessary word you need. This is the actual need of find and replace. If you want to find all the documents you needed, you can find it from find option. And if you want to replace it by another document, another word, you can click the replace option and replace it by another word. All the values will be replaced by that word. Right now I replace cricket to football. Everything are similar, only the cricket word replaced by football. Now if I have different type of lines like that, and if someone read all my documents and saying that in line number 15 you have a problem, now I have to go to that line number 15. From go to, you can go to any of the page from your first page. You can go to any of the section, any of the line. Right now I have only one page, so I are just choosing the line number, and from there, from the first line, I have to go to line number 12. Someone says that in line number 12 there is an important word. So should I calculate? This is line number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just go to the line number 12. With the help of go to statement, we can jump one section to another section. You can find the item with the help of find. You can replace the item with the help of replace option. So these are the different options and different front application which we will provide. Now I will provide all the shortcut keys in MS Word. Shortcut keys. Okay. What are the shortcut keys? Control plus A. Control plus P. Control plus C. B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, V, then W, X, Y and Z. Okay, these are the, actually this is the all the shortcut keys from A to Z. Control A means select all. Control B means bold. C means copy. D means font, it open the font. E means center. F means find, sorry. G means go to. H means control H, replace. Then I means italic. J means justify. K means hyperlink. L means left align. Okay. M means middle. N means new document. O means open, if you want to open some other document. P means print. Q means ruler, move to right, right align. This is save, if you want to save. Ruler move to left, underline, paste, paste, save as, cut, redo. This is very important, undo. Okay. Now there is one thing, subscription. That means if you want to print something as base, control plus equals to, and superscription, there is an option of subscription and superscription from there. This is control plus equals to, and this is control plus shift plus plus. This is power, actually means if you want to print something as power, CTRL, control plus shift plus plus. Okay, if you want to make a letter size, increase the size of the front, control plus shift plus greater than, increase, sorry, letter size. If you want to increase the letter size, just like that one, select it. Now control shift greater than, it will increase, control shift less than, it will decrease. Okay, so these are the shortcut keys that we have. If you want to print something in the base, H2O, H2O doesn't mean anything. If you want to print it as base, control equals to 2, control press, control equals to again O. That means it became, it come into the base. If you create a square, A2, it doesn't mean that a square, control shift plus, control shift plus, it will goes to the power, control shift plus again, it will again come to the same position. So this is subscription if you want to write something in the base, and this is superscription, subscription and superscription. If you want to increase the front size, control shift greater than, control shift, press control shift together, then press on greater than, it will increase, and less than, it will decrease if you use your shortcut. Okay, see that if you click on control A, it select everything, control B select something, control B it create bold, control C it's copy, then you have to paste it, control V to paste, control V to paste, control A, B, C, D, if you select it and press control D, it will open the font, you can change it from there. You can click on strike through, the word will be strike through, look like that one, control D, it's open the front area. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, E to center, L to left, R to right, A, B, C, D, E, F, F to find, it will open the find box again, G, it will open the go to option, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, replace, I means italic, if you select something and press I to italic, B to bold, U to underline, you know that, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J to justify, that means it start from, you will see that justify and left will be selected, Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. K, it's open the hyperlink option. We don't know, but in the later part of the course we know the hyperlink. There are two types of hyperlink. One is internal, another one is external. With the help of this one, we can create some project too. We will see how to create a project. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. L is the left and justify are same. If you print it E, then L and J are the same. M, ruler move to right. Q, ruler move to left. The sentence will come to the left align and it will one tab writer from there. M, N, it will open a new document. O, it's open the hard disk. You have to open something from there. M, N, O, P to print. If there is any print option, then you can print it. M, N, O, P, Q is ruler move to the left. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, right alignment. We know that. L to left, R to right. S to save. You will see. You can. It open the option to save your document. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. It's not mandatory. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U to underline, V to paste, W. If you click on Control plus W, you can see it will open save as option. So W, X to cut. If you press Control X, it cuts the document. V to paste. Y means redo. Every time it's do the same thing. Paste it. Z means undo. It is very important. If you do something wrong, press Control Z. It will take you to the step before the current step. Undo. Okay. X, Y, Z. So we will finish this all ruler 1 tab right. That means not middle. Okay. These are all the shortcuts in MS Word. You can use this shortcut and you can do different type of things. Subscription, what is subscription, how to increase the size of a font with the help of shortcut things. These are the different type of things. Now I open a new document. With the help of this new document, we go to insert option. From there we will see different type of insert menu word sub options. From there it is very important, there are different type of features in insert. If you want to insert a picture from hard disk, you can click on this picture option, go to picture option. From where you want to insert the picture, I want to insert the picture from desktop. You can go anywhere, C drive, E drive, F drive, anywhere. I can insert it from there. I can insert it like that. I just want to insert this type of things in my document. So I can insert one of my choosable image file or image into my Word file. Now you will see that you can rotate the image like this. To take this one, take this button. You can click on this option and you can select different type of brightness contrast option. If you click on this one, the brightness will go this one. You can click any one of them. You can change the color option like that one. If you click on that one, it will become the black and white. You can choose any option you want. I don't choose any option. I just give you can select the effects, this type of effects. Okay, you can choose any one of them. This one, you can reset the picture size. This is our own picture, not Word Art Gallery's picture. This is our own picture which we will insert from the desktop. You can change this one like the picture shapes like that one. You can insert the frames. These are the frames, different type of frames to this picture. I don't want to insert this type of pictures frame. You can insert it like this one. If you move the cursor, you will see different type of frame will be allocated with your picture. Now you can increase or decrease the size of the picture, but you cannot able to move your picture from one end to another. This is very important when you create your resume or when you create your biodata or anything else. If you want to insert your picture into your resume, you have to move this one in that side or in that corner of the page. How to move the picture anywhere of your Word, anywhere in your Word document? You have to right click on the picture, go to wrap text option. This option is very important. Go to wrap text option, click on in front of text. If you click on in front of text, you are able to move your picture from anywhere to anywhere. Anywhere you want to move, you can able to move it. If you click on word wrap from this one, if you click on behind text, then you can write anything in front of this picture. You can write your word in front of this picture. Just lighten the picture, contrast will very light. Now you can write it in front of the picture. In front of the picture means it can come in front of the text. If you click on in front of the text, it will come in front of the text. If you click on behind text, it will go behind the text. Okay. So in front of text give you the ability to move your picture anywhere you want. Okay. I am just clicking on Ctrl J to get back to the earlier stage. So this is how you can create the border. Okay, more lines option. You can add effects. You can add this glow, this type of glow with your picture. It will very nice. You can look at this picture. It will become very nice. You can do different type of things with your own picture. Now, if you want to insert another picture, you can insert, clicking on this option, you can able to insert the picture from the hard text. Clicking on this one, you are able to insert, sorry, you have to click any of the blank area of the page. You can insert your table. With the help of this table, you can write name of examination, this type of things. Okay, and you can design your table with the help of this styles. I don't want the table right now because I have to give you some other ideas. Now I insert the picture from hard disk to click on this option. If I want to insert the picture from Word own gallery, this is known as clipart gallery, which is Word own collection of pictures gallery. So if you click on clipart, it will open this dialog box. You can click on go, it will show different type of clipart picture. You can insert any one of them, drag and drop this one, or click on this one and insert. Click on insert, it will take your picture, this Word picture, into your Word document. You cannot move it, you know that how to move it. Same things, word wrap in front of text, you can move it anywhere you want it, and you can able to give all the features that we are giving this picture. You can insert, you can select the frame, you can select brightness, contrast things. From there you can give the effect on this one. You can able to do all these things with the help of this insert button, with the help of, if you want to insert this clipart picture. Clipart is what it own art gallery, picture collection gallery. Now if you want to insert some shapes, you can insert it from there. If I want to insert a shape, this shape, now I insert this shape. I can give different type of color from there. If you want to give different type of color, different type of texture, color, anything you want to color it, click on this one, it will just like this one. You can feel the shapes with different type of colors. This is, now if you want to insert other shapes, I have to insert this shape. Now if you want to insert another shape, you can go and select any shapes you wanted. This is another shape. You can write it on this point with the help of text box. If you want to write something within this one, you can select a text box. You can write the text box on there, make it small. Now we can able to write something on this text box, just make it bigger. Take the text box, backspace, and write something on it if you want to write it, and then click on this one, text field, click on this text box, no outline. With the no outline, you can able to delete the outline effects and other things from this. So you can write it like this one with the help of text box and with the help of different type of shapes if you want to write it, and if you want to delete it, you can delete it. Once again, I have to select this one, and from this one, no outlines, or from this one, text fill, no fill. Okay, you can write it like this one within this text box. This one became no fill. You can delete the text box, you can delete the shapes to clicking and selecting this one. You can insert the shapes from this one. You can insert smart arts. If you want to insert it, you can insert it. Write anything in this text, something there, something there. These are the smart art. From there you can select it. Just click on there, click on this one, wrap text in front of text. You can move it anywhere you want it. You can insert this smart art and change the color, change the sync with the help of this one. With these are another features. You can delete it from selecting this one. Now you can insert different type of chart too. There are column chart, line chart, bar chart, pie chart. If you want to insert, you can insert any one of the chart in there along with Excel sheet. So I don't want this chart. If you don't want this chart, select it and delete it. Okay, you can insert different type of shapes, picture, clipboard, gallery, everything with the help of this one. Okay, now you can insert the header and footer. This is very important. If you want to select any header item in your Word document or footer item, I can click on the header. Now my office document. This is my office document. This is the header part. You cannot write it without the help of header in this position. Now if you want to write something in the footer area, click on footer, name XXX, company name AIYCSM, date, I have to write different thing, date 21/09/2020. You can write it like that. Important footnote and header note are inserted, and you can double click on it. If you click on delete, close header and footer. If you want to delete it, backspaces, and you can delete it. From there, with the help of header and footer, you can write your own footnote and head note in your Word document. Now if you want to insert the page number, you can insert it in the top leftmost corner of the page, top, middle corner, middle, top, right, anyone. If you click on there, here it is the example where you can see your page number. If you have the blank page also have the page number. If you again click on blank page, this blank page has also have a page number. Okay, this is how you can insert your page number. The position of the page number you can select top top of the page, bottom of the page. If I want to click on bottom of the page, middle, left, right, you can select any one of them. This is how you can insert your page number on the page. And there is an example of a text box. With the help of this text box, you can write in a text box. This is a text box. Click on backspace and then write it anything in this text box. It is very helpful. You will see you can change the color and the border of this text box. With the help of this text box, you can write different type of things in your text box. Okay, so this is the insert option. You can insert the word art from there. Click on this one, write in AIYCSM. This is your word art. You can move it like this one. You can change the position from clicking this one. Okay, you can give it the effect, 3D effect, this type of effect, glow effect, with the help of this one. This is very beautiful. You can create word art also from insert. You can click one of the important feature. If I write like this, once upon a time, and now I have to increase the size of this particular word, then I go to drop cap option. You will see this type of feature in some of the English newspaper. Go to drop cap option, drop. How many lines you want to drop this one? 3 lines. Okay, it will become 3 lines bigger, and after that one, when you insert, it will just become 3 line longer. This is the option of drop cap. This is the feature of drop cap. You can click on it and click on none. It will become same as again. You can insert the equations, different type of equation which you will not able to insert from the keyboard. You can insert different type of symbols from there which will not available in your keyboard. So these are the features. These are different type of features of insert. We discussed different features of insert menu. Now from the page layout, we will discuss about watermark. From page layout, click on watermark. You can click on this one. It will print confidential diagonally in your page, but I have to insert my own watermark, custom it. Click on text watermark, and now I click on AIYCSM, All India Jubo Computer Saksharata Mission. I can print it like diagonally. This is my question paper. I have to print the watermark behind my page. You can see it on some of the pages of CU. There, this is the watermark. Apply it, close it. You will see this watermark behind my page. If you want to delete the watermark, remove watermark, click on remove watermark. The watermark will be removed. Click on this one. Go to custom watermark. From text watermark, write anything you want to write. Okay, or in them. Apply it. You will see these things diagonally shows in your behind your page. If you delete or remove the watermark will be removed. We can set the left alignment, right alignment, page layout, the margin size, everything from this page layout option. Now go to reference. Right now we are not doing anything from this area. We will come back and see how we can do mail merge. And from this review, we are doing one thing very important. This is, you can restrict your documents. Click on restrict editing and then click on allow restriction. There are 3 type of restriction. One is known as track change, one is comment, another one is fill in form. Now I am just clicking on comment and start enforcing. I have to apply it for everybody. Now I enter any of the password. 123 is my password. I re-enter the password again. Okay, if I do this one, you will see they were unable to edit the document. You cannot write anything. If you save the document like that one, everyone see your document, no one able to edit or do anything with your document. This is one of the important feature. Now stop protection, click on stop protection, give your password, then you are able to edit the document. Now you are able to edit the document. If you click on comment, it will show a comment behind that one that this documents it uneditable. See this, 111 is my password, 11 is password. If I want to write something in this document, if I save this document like this one, then it is non-editable. You will see there is a option come up, this modification is not allowed because the document is locked. I have to give the password. If you enter different type of password, you will see the password is incorrect. It will show that password is incorrect. You have to provide the proper password, and then you are able to edit the documents. Okay, this is how. And one more thing, Control N. Now in view we have to discuss about macros. What is macros in MS Word? If you want to store something into your macros, macro is the recording thing. If you want to record something, now I want to record the macro, you can myself, the name of the macro is myself. Now my name, now the recording are on, you will see name is Shayok, I love to play cricket. I am just writing this word. When you have entered your recorded document, then click on stop recording. And now anytime you want to run the macro, go to view macros. Here you can see your macro, run it. It will run the same things that it recorded. This line, this two line I recorded with the help of this macro. I will run it. Any important documents, any important thing, your account number, your date of birth, your girlfriend's date of birth, which you want to remember, run the macro, you will see all the important documents on there. You will not there to remember. View macros, if you don't want this macro, delete this one, it will delete your macro. Do not save many macros in your system. The macros take so many places, so it slows up your computer. So these are the features, these are the basic features of MS Words. Now I have to show you another important feature, which is known as hyperlink. There are two types of hyperlink. One is internal hyperlink and another one is external hyperlink. Now I have to discuss you first the internal hyperlink. Questions. There are different type of questions. Question number 1. What is the name of our national bird? What is the name of our national animal? Okay, I write 2 questions in this page. Now I want a blank page. Page break. Page break means page will be break from there. Here I have the answers. Answer 1. The name of our national bird is peacock, and the name of our national animal is tiger. These are the answers. Okay, if you find something like this is actually a grammatical error. If you click on ignore, they will ignore that one. If this line is red type, then it is a spelling error, and if it is green, it is a grammatical or type error. Now this is an example of an internal hyperlink. First I have to bookmark the opposite side where I want to create the hyperlink. I select this one, goes to bookmark, write it the name as bird, add, select this one, bookmark as animal and add. These two are bookmarked, and goes to this line, this word, select to hyperlink, go to bookmark, select the correspondence hyperlink for this one, bird, select the correspondence hyperlink form for this one, animal. So if you click on the bird, it will take you to the peacock. If you click on animal, it will take you to the tiger. If you wants to come back from this one, then you have to create the bookmark in this hyperlink option. Bookmark, this is line 1, do not use spaces, and this is line 2, add. Now you have to create the bookmark opposite side of the page. Select line 1, now select line 2. From the hyperlink you have to select your bookmark. Now from peacock you are just going to the questions, from questions to the answer, answer to the question. Press Ctrl, then click on to the link. Because of that, this will create the link within a single document of Word, within two different pages of a single document. Within this two different pages of a single document, this type of hyperlink is known as internal hyperlink. Now I have to give you one example of external hyperlink, how to create external hyperlink. I have to create a folder, name it as project. Now from this project I am just giving you the proper idea of this one. Now this is my home page, my home page. Actually this is my home page. You can create your own project from there. I am just showing you the ways how to create your project. Here is father, mother and sister. These are the 3 examples. These 3 members I have in my family. Now I have to save this option, save this page into my project folder. I name it as home. Now open a new document. Now write something about my father. I love my father. I am not writing more. The only thing that I have to tell about my father, that I love my father. Save it. Open another document. Mother. I love my mother. Save it into the same folder as mother. Then I have to open another document. Sister. I love my sister. I have one beautiful wife too. Forgive me, do not write the name of her. So this is how I can save it in this one. Now I save all this document, different type of Word document, into a single folder. Now from the home page, select this father option, go to hyperlink. You will see within this project folder, you will see all the files, different type of files. Select father. From mother, we will select mother. From sister, you will select sister. Now if you click on father, it will take you to the father page. If you want to come back into the home page again, you can insert a shape like this one, take it, and you will click the hyperlink on from there. Select this one, insert hyperlink back to home page. every time you have to back from this one. Click on this, select it, come back to the home page. When you click on this one, it will come back to the home page. Click on, select this, click on hyperlink, go to home page. From you can click on further, it will take you to the further. This one is not take you to the, delete it, just write it as back to home, select it, go to hyperlink and select it to the home. Do it every time, back to home. If you select this, click on that, everyone comes to home, back to home. Sister, you will do the same things, back to home, select it, hyperlink, back to home. This is what is the problem. Remove hyperlink, select it, hyperlink, back to home. From home you can able to go to anywhere, cannot locate the internet server or proxy server, back to home. It was not take it to the home, but you can come anywhere from home. You can come anywhere from home. Remove this one, back, select this, go to hyperlink, back to home. Okay, some problem has occurred, but these are the basic steps to come back to the home again. You can click on sister, come to home. Can it back to home? No, it was not working right now. You can save this one. This is what is external hyperlink is all about. Okay, from there you can come, from home you can come and you can go anywhere you want to. Because of that, it's linked different type of word file, so it is known as external hyperlink. So with the help of this one, you can create internal and external hyperlink. Last feature that I have to tell you, that is mail march, mailing. What is mail march? If you want to connect different type of mail item, if I want to send one single document to different type of address, that in my club I want to organize a drawing competition on 15th of August, so please enlist your name within 13th of August. So this is the document to dear, I am just writing some lines. I hereby inform you that we are going to organize a drawing competition in on 15th of August. Please enlist your name within 13th of August. This is the body of my letter. So I have to send this one to 3 different address, 3 different recipient, 3 or 30 or 30,000 different recipient, but the document is same for every time. Now I have to click on this, I have to go to mail march, then start mail march, click on this mail merge, step by step mail merge wizard. It will open this dialog box. I used to choose this letter, yes, true, go to next one. Use this current document, yes, go to next one. Use an existing list, no, type a new list. I have to type my own list, then click on to create. From this step 3, I have to click on to choose type a new list and click on create. Now customize the column. I don't want so much column. Customize the column, delete all the columns that you don't need. I select and delete all the columns that I don't need. Okay. Title. If I want to add my own column, institution name, I have to add this one. Okay, this is the new column I have to add. Title, drawing competition. Okay, this is the title. Now I have to put the name, first name Sujoy, tab Rana. Now the institution name, INST name, AB Art. Now I want to enter another one. Copy it, paste it. Deepa Roy is the name of the person who I wants to. INST name, Deep Art is the name of the institution. Now I want to enter another one. You can insert like this, Joy Shortcut, name of the INST name, XXP. These are the information that I want to insert with along with this document. Okay. Now click on OK. Save it into your desktop. LETT, name it anything. FLD, these are the fields. Save it right now. These are the field. These fields, you can see your field. This field is a MDB, that means this is a database. Rana Sujoy, title is drawing competition. These are the name. Okay. You can obsolete one of the record. Okay, I have no problem. Now this is an important part. Now you have to insert the field. You have to insert the field. First insert the title. From this one you have to insert your field. First name space, this is the last name, and then institute name. Okay. After inserting this everything, you have to go to the next step. Click on next. Okay. Everything is fine. Next. You will see the recipient. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third. These are the recipient. Complete the merge. Now click on complete the merge and then click on to edit individual letter. All means everything, every 3 documents. Current means only this document. From means 1 to 2. I am not including third one. 1 to 2, but I want to merge all the documents. Click on OK. See that this documents is same. Now this is my first one, this is my second letter, this is the third letter. Now you have to save it in your desktop, in the desktop, in your, this is actually the letter. Save it, close it. Do not save this one, do not save. You will see that 3 different letters are created with the same body but different type of recipient. This letter has to be sent to Sujoy Rana, then Deepa Roy, these recipient are the same, but these things are differ. Okay, this is what all about mail merge. So we will finish the basic idea of Word. Now from the next class we will discuss the different things. Okay, that's it for this session. We will discuss every little bit of things of MS Word. Thank you for watching our video. Wait for the next video. From there we will discuss about another product of MS Office.